Hi everyone, and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to do a activation of my abundance and prosperity grid. So we have here everything that we need. I'm actually going to start by clearing out the space, and I'm going to use some sage for that. Sage is a powerful protector and cleanser, so just by burning sage, the smoke cleanses the area of negativity, of any residual energies, etc. So I'm going to start by that, then I'll start lighting the candles, and I'll go ahead with the activation. I thought it would be a good idea to actually show you how it's done. I learned this from Hibiscus Moon. Her website is hibiscusmooncrystalacademy.com, and this is my final week in her course, so I just thought I would actually, put into action all the things that I've learned and start to integrate my own touch in everything that has been offered to me, the knowledge I've gained, my personal work with the crystals. So here it goes. So I'm going to start burning the sage now. Just give me a second. If you can see, I'm just over here. So I have this big sort of smudger that I use. And I just start to burn it. You can see the smoke starting to come out. There we go. Excellent. So I'm just kind of spreading it lightly around the area. I always tend to go in a clockwise direction, but I mean it's personal. You can do whatever feels right for you. So I ask that the space be cleansed, that the smoke pulls away at any negativity, any leftover energies, and sends them to the universe to make them perfect. I bless the space with negative ions, which bring good and lightness and love into the space, and hope that it will help me manifest the abundance and prosperity that I need. So I usually do this with a feather, but my hand will do the job as well. It's all good. Excellent. And then I'm just going to set all this down. I have a little abalone shell here that I use, and I'm just going to put it beside the area, just over here. Alright, so I'll start by lighting up the candles. Alright, I have two oils here. I don't know if you can see, so I have the Spirit Guide oil, which is what I use to call on my angels, on my guides to be with me. And I also have a Prosperity oil, so these are the two oils I'm going to use. I take a little bit of each. Let me just show you guys here. And I take a little bit, and I just slightly dab it here on my forehead, for the third eye, and on my heart. And then I rub the rest of it on my nadis. So the nadis are the energetic center points in your hands. So this is how I'm going to send my energy through to the grid, along with this baby from Brazil. I love this point. So these are basically the tools that I'm going to use. And then I'm going to take some Prosperity oil and do the same. So again, on your forehead, on your heart chakra, on your nadis. And again, this is just what I do. You don't have to do it that way. But I just wanted to show you my method. And also what I do is to take a little bit of the Prosperity oil and actually just anoint the center stone. So the center crystal here is my orange calcite sphere. It's very positive, it's very vibrant, and the whole point of that is to send the energies uniformly all around. So because this is a public grid, I thought it would be a good idea to have it in such a way that the centerpiece spreads out the energy to anyone who needs it. So at the end of the video, if you would like to be added to my list, I have here my affirmation and then names of people. So if you want to be added to the list, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to do that. Now, around the center grid, we have green aventurine and citrine, and we have it in a figure 8, which is called the lemniscate, or the infinity symbol. So we're asking for abundance and prosperity to come to us on a constant basis, right? It's an infinity loop. The citrine is a power stone. It's very happy. It's a boost. So whatever the energies of the other crystals are, it'll boost them up. And green aventurine is an abundance stone. It brings a lot of abundance, luck. All these kinds of prosperity aspects are related to it. So that is my main my main grid here in the middle. On the outside, you will see that I have 6 quartz points, and quartz, they're actually Lemurian crystals. I got these as a present from a dear friend of mine, Tamara, and I'm very thankful for them. I decided to use them here. And they're put around the inner grid as an outer grid to amplify everything. So that's the purpose of that. I have, what else do I have here? Let's see. Some jade elephants. And again, green jade is associated with abundance, prosperity, luck, very much in the, Chinese traditions, Japanese traditions, basically Asian folklore. You will see these a lot. I have some green candles, a little bamboo plant here, and the bamboo plant is also supposed to represent luck, growth, wealth, and then some coins. I kind of like that Canadian money looks like gold. let me show you guys. This is basically what a $1 coin looks like, and so I put there some coins just to represent money and to bring that in. Again, it looks like gold. It looks like it blends really well with the colors, the gold, the yellow, and then of course the green that I have all around. And here I have a personal mandala that I made actually just for this grid. I specifically made it by hand. I colored it by myself. It's my first attempt, so don't be too hard on me. But I really like it, and it represents kind of like a sun, and the whole idea is very much like the center point, that it radiates outwards and it just blooms and blooms and blooms. And that's the point of the grid here, to see that abundance and prosperity just coming through, ad infinitum, right? It is going all the way up to infinity, right? We don't see a stop to it, because there's an eternal flow that comes from the universe, as the universe is all abundant. So that's what I'm trying to tap into by creating this grid and activating it. So I'm going to put away the oils, and we can get started. Okay, one last thing. I have a little prosperity pouch here, if you guys can see. I will post some pictures later about this, but basically what it is there's a lot of herbs in here that are related to prosperity, and I have some different little stones inside that I had put. So again, green aventurine, I have one here, a little bit of fire opal, pyrite, which is also a good prosperity stone, and some little bits of peridot. So I carry this with me non-stop. I sleep with it under my pillow. Every time I can, I try to reaffirm my affirmations of abundance and prosperity coming through. So I suggest, if you can, to make one and to carry it with you for as long as this grid is up. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep it up, but I hope easily until after the new moon. So right now, because the moon is kind of going down, it's waning, I want you guys to focus on breaking down the barriers within. What do I mean by that? It's releasing the old money paradigms that we have. We tend to have a lot of blockages related to money coming in that, you know, we may or may not be aware of. So in this phase from now until the new moon, that's my main focus, to break down the barriers, to tell myself that I am worthy of receiving this wealth. I am worthy of being abundant and prosperous, and there is more than ample space in my life to welcome abundance and prosperity, and I'm open to receiving that. Now, past the new moon, when the moon starts to wax, to grow, that's when I'm looking into, let's bring this baby in. Okay, this is where we want to harbor the energy of manifesting, bringing the abundance in, calling in on that prosperity, and tapping into that prosperity consciousness that I was talking about, that the universe is all abundant and all flowing, and you know, it always says yes, but you have to ask for things. You have to trust that once you ask for something, that it will manifest your will to get it. So that's where your willpower is really important, and your trust in actually manifesting what it takes to bring all this in. So that's that. Okay, so I'll get started here. I won't talk too much, just slowly explaining what I will be doing. So the first thing I'll be doing is we're trying to connect the center point to each of the stones around it in the inner grid. So that's what I'm going to do. While I do that, I'm going to be reading out loud my affirmation, which is here. So I'm just going to do that repeatedly a few times. While I do that, I will ask you guys to please focus on what the affirmation says and putting your intent in bringing abundance and prosperity into your own life. I release all money paradigms in exchange for more abundant-based ones. I am now ready for more. I expect each day that great things are happening. Money, success, prosperity, and abundance are finding their way to me effortlessly and quickly, on a consistent basis and in growing quantities. The universe will see that this is carried out correctly, safely, and for the good of all. And so it is. I release old money paradigms in exchange for more abundant-based ones. I am now ready for more. I expect each day that great things are happening. Money, success, prosperity, and abundance are finding their way to me effortlessly and quickly, on a constant basis and in growing quantities. The universe will see that this is carried out correctly and for the good of all. And so it is. I release old money paradigms in exchange for more abundant-based ones. I am now ready for more. I expect each day that great things are happening. Money, success, prosperity, and abundance are finding their way to me effortlessly and quickly, on a constant basis and in growing quantities. The universe will see that it is carried out correctly, safely, and for the good of all. And so it is. I release old money paradigms in exchange for more abundant-based ones. I am now ready for more. I expect each day that great things are happening. Money, success, prosperity, and abundance are finding their way to me effortlessly and quickly, on a constant basis and in growing quantities. The universe will see that it is carried out correctly, safely, and for the good of all, and so it is. I release old money paradigms in exchange for more abundant-based ones. I am now ready for more. I expect each day that great things are happening. Money, success, prosperity, and abundance are finding their way to me effortlessly and quickly on a constant basis and in growing quantities. The universe will see that it is carried out correctly, safely, and for the good of all, and so it is. So I'd like you to take 2-3 minutes and focus on that, bring that in, and focus on bringing your intent onto this grid. I'm going to put my hands on top of it just to infuse it with my energies, my intent, and what has been said over there. So I'll ask you to do the same with me as I do this. And if you'd like, you can repeat the affirmation in your head, or you can use a different affirmation that is that is said in a similar manner. If it helps, you can try to picture the sphere. You have this sphere in your hands. This is your baby. This is the abundance, the prosperity that you're looking for. Picture it growing and growing and growing and expanding a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And as you see it expand, picture the abundance and prosperity, the money, the success, whatever it is that you're really looking for, just coming to you, okay? You are this sphere, and it's all energy. Money is energy. So try to picture it expanding, expanding, expanding. What I tend to do is to picture it, engulfing me in it, and then once I have it at that level, then I try to picture it becoming even bigger and bigger and bigger until it encompasses the whole universe, and then you become one with the universe, and the universe is the one that basically gives you all this, right? The universe is all abundant and all flowing, so that is how I connect to that force. Again, you might have a different way to do that, and you're more than welcome to use it. I'm just sharing one way that I do things. So I'm just going to focus on that for a minute here. And maybe while I do that, I'm going to play a little prosperity meditation. It's 4 minutes long. You can join me if you'd like. If not, like I said, just close your eyes and just focus for a little bit on, the growth aspect of this. The whole grid is supposed to represent that. Like I said, as is my sun, my mandala here, that is just growing, 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 blossoming, more and more petals, the sphere radiating outwards and expanding. Because that's what we want to do, right? We want to expand our consciousness. We want to let go of the old money paradigms, our old money beliefs, and expand into new ones, right? So let me just go and play the 4-minute meditation. It's by Cynthia Ocelli. I will put the link at the bottom so you have access to it. It's only 4 minutes. It's not very long, but I definitely think that it does the job for what we're looking for. And I'll just let you sit here and meditate with this. I'm going to turn off the light, so all you have are the candles, and you can just sit down, relax, ground yourself, breathe, and meditate for as long as you need to in order to really see this manifest from the bottom of your heart. Okay. Take a deep inhale. Pause for a few seconds. Then exhale. Inhale once more, and imagine that you're taking in a ray of purifying sunlight. Envision the light filling up your body and releasing tension and negativity wherever you shine it. Pausing
Pausing at the top of your breath, allow every limiting belief or negative thought to collect in the air in your lungs. Exhale and let them go. There are no accidents or coincidences. A power greater than you and I has brought this meditation to you. We live in a universe of energy. Money is a neutral energy. It is our thoughts and beliefs that define it and draw it to us or keep it away. Every negative belief you have about money came from and belongs to someone or something else. You can let them go now. You are a spiritual being living in a physical universe. As such, you create in thought and manifest through action. You can release every prosperity blocking thought now. You can choose to believe the truth about money and accept these truths, not just for yourself, but for all people. As you accept unbounded wealth as your birthright, and as you accept your worthiness and readiness to receive it, the universe will conspire to bring you opportunities and ideas that will succeed. The universe is friendly and wants you to have all of your needs met so that you can carry out the purpose of your life. As we prepare to end this meditation, know that life gives to us what we give to it. You are the product of your thoughts and beliefs. You are conscious now and must choose to fill and surround yourself with thoughts and situations that nurture the growth of true and lasting wealth. Darkness can never be cast on light. Your job is to maintain the light.
Alright guys, so that's it for me. I just wanted to share with you my abundance and prosperity grid and the work that I've been doing. Thank you for tuning in and for taking the time to sit through this with me. And if you are going to participate, you can definitely just let me know either on YouTube, on my blog, on Facebook, on my page. My Facebook page is facebook.com/ofdivineessence. And just let me know. I can definitely put your name down under my affirmation if you would like to partake in this abundance and prosperity crystal grid, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. And happy abundance and prosperity work, everyone!